What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another Slab Sox Live show. Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We are here talking sports, talking cards, and today talking new product releases. July release calendar is coming up soon, and we know what July means, Nate.
National?
Yeah, good one. Look at that. First guess is right. It is the National. So we are not doing a national preview episode yet. That will be in the coming weeks. So if you come back to Slab Sox Live, either on YouTube or on our podcast network, be on the lookout for that. As each year before the National, we do a live show covering and preview, tips and tricks, things that we've experienced in the past, things we hope to experience this year. So very excited about that show coming up here soon. And Hector says, hello, everyone. Well, hello, Hector, and anyone that is here. Nate, what's on your mind right now? Anything good?
Not too much.
Blank mind.
Blank mind.
He's ready for the buy it, sell it. That's what he's saying. He's got a good buy it, sell it section every single Monday here. But yeah, two of the product previews that we will be talking about is Museum Soccer, as you can see on the left there. That will come at the middle of the show. And then National Treasures Football, which will come at the end of the show. And then we've got a surprise product, which I did not know was releasing in July until I saw Nate start to cover it. So we'll talk about that one first today. I thought it was going to come out like August or something. So I'm excited about that. First up, some Kesem updates. So yes, we are still rolling in the donations, or at least, people are committing donations, and we're excited about that for our Camp Kesem event. The third straight year we're doing this. It is going to be at the trade night, Ryan and Jimmy's trade night in Chicago. Those details have not been released yet, I don't think, for that trade night. So I don't have anything to provide outside of that. We will be there we will be there selling stuff live in person for Camp Kesem. We will be bringing a lot of the donations that have came in, sweet boxes, sweet cards, just a lot of really, really cool stuff's been donated this year. We got a really good donation today that I'll be announcing tomorrow on Instagram. So it's an awesome one, big package. But I do have two new gold sponsors to announce that we posted reels on Saturday. Brody Gray Collectibles came in as a gold sponsor, and Chicken One of One also came in as a gold sponsor. Brody actually is the one that donated the $1,000 from his PWCC weekly auction sales, which is just right at the mark to become a gold sponsor. So Brody, thank you so much for doing that. And then Chicken One of One donated a Khabib Gold Prism Flashback PSA 9 from 2022 UFC Prism, which is a big card. So thank you so much for that and for helping out the kids. If you want to get involved and help out with Camp Kesem this summer, please email us charity@slabstocks.com for sponsor info, or DM us on Instagram @slabstocks if you would prefer Instagram. P.O. box is in the description of this video or on the screen right now. And then same with PWCC Vault transfers in the description of this video if you just want to send them cards over. You remember, $10, $15, $20, all that helps. It all adds up to the total, which we're trying to break over $300,000 over the last 3 years.
If we get 100 people to send in a $10 card, it's $1,000.
That is. So 100 of you may be listening on podcast or watching here on the live show. If you want to get involved, just grab a $10 card out of your closet, throw in a bubble mailer or even an envelope for all that matter. Honestly, put a stamp on it and send it to that P.O. box that's in the description.
Or if you're going to be at the National, walk it up to the booth.
Yeah, if you're at the National, if you're at two card shows coming up in Milwaukee here soon, I should actually shout those out right now, which I just kidding. I have a thing here right now for it. I forgot. I was smart. I put it in here to remind myself. Every once in a while, blind squirrel's nut. So, yeah, big show coming up this upcoming weekend. Sunday, July 2nd. Nate will be in town. He will be there. I will be there. Julian will be there. Slab Stocks, Papa Slabs will be there. And we will be at American Family Field on Sunday. That is from 12 to 4 p.m. It's a 4-hour show. VIP gets in at 11. And we're doing a kids trade hour from 3 to 4 p.m. at our booth. We'll have like 8 additional tables at our booth. We've got one of the biggest corners of the show. Off to the side, we'll have the tables for the kids. Kids actually get in free, 12 and under, first of all. So bring your kids again for free. It's at the Brewers Stadium, Old Miller Park.
Is it in the stadium?
Legitimately in the concourse. Our booth is on the third base ward, like right there, right at the third baseline.
Will they have brats and adult beverages available?
We'll see. I mean, we'll have to find out. But all I know is that the kids' trade hour will be having packs. We'll be having packs to give away for probably like the first 48, hopefully 48 kids show up. First 48 kids that show up to the kids' trade hour starting at 3 o'clock. We'll get a free pack. I'll grab 2 boxes. I've got like 24 packs in the box from Brewtown. And then Yeah, it'll be a good time. Kids will get to trade their cards, have fun, and everything like that. And of course, we'll be buying, selling, trading at our booth as well. So please come on if you're in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And if you are also here on Saturday, Oak Creek Show, shout out. It's a once a month show, really good local show. It's from, I think, 9 to 2 p.m. on Saturday. So 2 shows this upcoming weekend for us. All right, Nate, rip it. What's our buy it, sell it for the week?
Yes, sir. All right. Here are the rules.
Yep.
Here are the rules. You have $500 to spend. We've dropped it, I think.
$500. Yeah, we went from 50 grand to like 5,000 and or what was it? Was it 1,000? 1,500 last week. 1,500 last week.
Okay, I was hoping I was continually dropping it, but then all of a sudden, as I said it, I said, "Did we do 500 last week?"
Nah, it's 1,500.
All right, so you have $500 to spend. All 500. These are all $500 cards. We're going to start with the first one, and you're going to go on and tell me, "No, I'd rather have this."
Before we go on, I gotta give a shout. East Coast Collector, good evening to you too, and Chongers. Thank you for coming in and hanging out this Monday evening with us. All right, Nate, let's go for it.
Yes, sir. All right, good luck. Card number 1. Game used National Treasures booklet of Babe Ruth materials. I'm not 100% sure, if that is just the tiny little patch in the window. It must be, because that's way too big of that'd be way too big of a Babe Ruth patch to use on one card. So just that tiny little patch, number 15 booklet from National Treasures, $500. You're starting out with this, okay? I figured I'd start you out with something that's pretty cool, so that maybe be a little bit more difficult to choose between other things.
Not only am I starting out with this, but if you're watching right now and want to actively play along in the chat with us, you can play along as well. So all of you are starting out with the Babe Ruth game used jersey as well.
All right. Now, I did try to choose some things that might pique your interest, whether it be because of the card or because of the player or whatever. So here we go. Next up, Victor Wembanyama, Bowman Chrome University short print. First, not a rookie, but a first, $500. Obviously, you know how hard these were to hit, because I hit one in. Did I rip 5 cases?
Yeah, 5 cases.
I hit 1 in 5 cases there. So you can either have Babe Ruth or you can have Victor Wembanyama in his Metropolitans 93 or whatever jersey, 92. And which one are you choosing?
Well, first of all, I just want to comment this. Did you know when I said I hit the auto and the SP right behind it?
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell you I hit another non-auto SP 2 boxes later?
In the same case?
Same case, 2 of them.
Must be nice.
I know. But yeah, for sure the Babe Ruth. I mean, Hector says so far Babe wins. It's got to be the Babe Ruth. I mean, I'm excited about Wemby. I like the Bowman Chrome first cards, but like there's something about the non-auto SP to me. I just think that while it's hard to hit, you can't deny it a game worn Babe Ruth jersey piece compared to this card, which honestly the faded look isn't that aesthetically pleasing. No,
it is not. And I knew what you were going to say, but I wanted to just bring it up to just show how ridiculous it is that a Victor Wembanyama, I always do that. I
was waiting if you were going to notice.
It's just so ridiculous that of the things you could spend money on, and obviously people are looking for different things. So somebody spending $500 on this isn't necessarily looking for Babe Ruth, right? But it's just so crazy to me that you can look at the card market and you can say, okay, I can get a piece of a game-worn jersey in a card of Babe Ruth, and in a booklet form, which is kind of cool to display, or this, which is going to go way down once actual Victor cards come out.
Especially the non-autos. I could see the autos potentially holding value with the first chrome auto on card, but I do feel like the non-autos, it's like no one will want this over like even a blue prism out of $299 or something, well, obviously they wouldn't rather have this over that, but like a silver prism, even probably.
Yeah. So it's crazy. I don't know what to think of it, but yeah.
Well, I think that the chat knows what to think about it, and they say Babe Ruth for sure.
Well, no, I don't know what to think about $500 for that Victor when compared to $500 for something cool like Babe Ruth.
Yeah, I get you.
All right. Now, you're not necessarily a fan of Treylon Burks, but he was a number 1 pick for the Tennessee Titans this past year, or first round pick anyway. For the Tennessee Titans this year, you can get a Prism Select Black 101 auto of him for a former first round, just last year draft pick for $500. You taking the Babe Ruth, or you taking the potential upside of Treylon Burks?
Listen, the path for that Ruth to sell for more money is you bring it to a show and someone just has to have it right there, right? They see, game worn Babe Ruth jersey. Have to have it. Buy it for $750, $800. The Traylon Burks one of one. This is the type of card where you buy it, let's say June 19th, like someone did, and you list it for $1,000 come the start of the season, and he has one good game. Someone's looking up Traylon Burks on eBay or whatever marketplace, and they buy it now if they think that they can flip it or if it's a whatever reason they're purchasing it. If we're talking strictly money wise, it's try to get maybe a better card for myself. Maybe I don't even want the $1,000. I just want to go buy an awesome, $1,000 whatever the Stranger Things card. I don't know.
Babe Ruth.
Yeah, Babe Ruth. I would take this Traylon Burks. I'm gonna take this Traylon Burks because I think that there's a path to making money faster. Even if I don't think that this would be way better. Like this is not better to have for like 5 years. There's no chance. But I'll take it for like this next 6 months to try and make a bit more money and go get a nicer card.
I like it. I have no other added comments because I do agree.
Also,
I don't know if I take it because it's a little bit more risky than I probably like to do.
Yeah, that could fail. Like this is risky, no doubt. But Yeah. Do we know where you played college, by the way?
What?
Do you know where you played college?
Dude, I'm not up on my college football, let alone from 2 years ago.
I'm just wondering. Tennessee. Oh wait, no, Arkansas. I was about to say Tennessee. No,
Arkansas.
Yeah.
Well, so there you go. Aaron, you're at Traylon Burks now. Select 101. All right.
Wait. Big D6 says that he's been buying Traylon Elite pen pals and grading them at SEC to get ready for a great breakout season. Well, look at Big D6 carrying it out in the present.
There you go. Must be a Titans fan. Julius Erving, 1972 Topps rookie, SGC4. Honestly, it looks pretty good, all things considered, from that little picture for an SGC4. A little off center, but not atrocious.
A little off center, maybe a little rounded corner on the bottom right there, if I can tell. But yeah, no, pretty solid looking card. I don't love the card, honestly, from like a visual standpoint. I've never really liked this design that much. There's plenty of other Topps basketball designs I like instead. I'm gonna roll with the Burks here, but I don't know what's coming after us. I knew that the Wemby was in here because I accidentally scrolled past earlier. I don't know what's coming next, so I really hope I don't get stuck with the Traylon Burks at the end. But I'm gonna pass on this Julius Erving, hoping there's a better card out here.
All right.
Oh, baby.
Next up, Giannis Impeccable Logo Man Silver Bar here, numbered 5 of 10. 5 of 10.
Ooh, I'm kind of getting flamed right now in the comments. East Coast says that design slaps, Aaron.
I was going to say, I also like the design, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And as we've learned through 5 years of doing this, 6 years of doing it, 5 years of doing this, is that the cards you like and cards I like are not always the same.
That is true. Now we have this Giannis Impeccable. We have this Giannis Impeccable here, and I agree with East Coast. Like the silver bars are kind of gimmicky because it's like I could go find some type of Giannis auto for 500. It might not be that nice. You can find something. I'd rather have that.
Honestly, you could just
buy the silver.
Yeah. Buy the silver or buy just an Impeccable out of 10 base card of Giannis, way cheaper.
Right. So I'm going to take this because I don't want to be walking out of here with the Traylon Burks card. If I pass on a Giannis and end up taking out a Traylon Burks card, I'd be really mad at myself. So I'll take this. But I'm kind of retrospectively thinking that maybe there's a different card I should have held instead up until now. I hope that there's another card here that's cool, though.
So that's the thing about these $500 cards. I didn't want to grab anything. I kind of wanted to make you work a little bit. So I didn't grab anything too cool. I had a method to my madness here.
There's always something that was detracting from it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Essentially. I didn't want like any one card to be like, because I know you don't like the silver bar cards, but it's Giannis, right?
Yeah.
And like the Julius Erving, a vintage, but do you really care about Julius Erving?
Yeah, exactly.
And so Victor Wembanyama, but it's a Bowman short print. I was kind of hoping that you'd look at all these and say, yeah, I'd rather have Babe Ruth, but here we are. We're on the Impeccable. So you've taken the silver bar despite your lack of love for them.
Now, I actually have a couple of, or at least one of the Premier League ones, because I like that's got the line on it. I think it looks kind of cool. Maybe that's how people like these. If they have like a logo man, we're not spending like $5-10 grand on a logo man. They're like, oh, I can get a silver bar with it on it. But you don't really see many like lion patches like the Premier League logo.
That's fair. All right. Next up, The only $500 Messi card was a brand new select tie-dye jersey. I actually forgot. I meant to, and then I proceeded to forget to actually look up if it's game worn or not.
So that's big for me. If this is match worn, this will change everything. If it's not, then I'm probably gonna keep the honest. But let's see here. Select tie-dye 2022, right? About to get there.
Argentina kit there.
Yeah, I just gotta flip this card over and see what it says. It's not associated with any specific player, game, or event. Yeah, I am taking the honest. That could literally be from like a towel.
Oh, I also forgot to say that this is in the last week.
Yeah, I realized that when you're like, this is only Messi card for $500
since last Monday. So this was the only Messi card because I was trying to come up with like a soccer card I could put in here. I was like, well, I'm not going to put in Ronaldo. And I'm starting to look up like Enzo Fernandez didn't have any $500 cards.
Yeah.
And other favorite Chelsea players that you have are walking out the door. So then it's like, all right, well, I guess I better just be safe and do Messi. And this was the only one.
There you go.
I was like, well, this is kind of a lame card, so this is perfect.
It's not the best. I'm not crazy about it.
All right, so we're on Giannis Impeccable,
Yep.
And then we've got one last card left. You ready for this?
Yeah. Pass.
Literally, would you rather have any of the cards from before, whether it be Babe Ruth or Treylon Burks or Giannis or Messi or any of those guys, or
you're just cracking up right now. You can't even get it out. For those on podcasts, they have no idea what card he's even talking about right now.
Or would you rather have a Ken Golden King of Collectibles or Peyton Manning PSA 10?
Literally, I'll take $500 and I'll go buy a pack of Top Series 2. $500?
There's so many cards in the world.
This is a fire comment. First time anyone chooses silver over gold in.
Oh, that's good. That's good, Hector. I saw all these cards and like there's a lot of like kind of crappy cards selling for 500 that I wouldn't want to touch, right? And yet every single card we looked at least those people do something on a football field or a soccer pitch or a baseball field.
Peyton Manning's got some Super Bowls, my guy. Nate, imagine this. Wait,
yeah, but I don't feel like Peyton Manning is the
bro. I agree with you. I'm just saying that you could go buy like a patch auto game used of Peyton Manning for that same price, probably.
Yeah. Cracks me up. Cracks me up. I laugh so hard when seeing that, and it's just like some people have too much money.
I know that I'm pretty sure they built those like PSA labels like specifically for these cards, but like also that have you seen like the fake PSA slabs like pop up obviously every now and then? It's like that looks fake, that label. Like the type looks weird. That looks kind of weird, honestly.
It does.
Like the type just looks a little off, or the something like that. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying it looks
so
like.
So you're taking this card? Is that
no? Give me the honest impeccable silver, just because I have to. No, I passed on the others. Honestly, like if there was if you just told me I had to have a card in my collection, I would not have taken the Treylon Burks over the Babe Ruth. Like there's no chance. So I would have been down to like having picked between the Giannis and the Babe Ruth, to where like you can get a lot of different random Giannis cards for $500. I would like to have like a nice piece of one of the best baseball players of all time, especially because we got a question last night about non-licensed baseball. I think this might be the opportunity for people who like non-licensed baseball to like save some money and get a really cool card, is when it's like an older player where like, come on, man, you look at that card, you wouldn't even think that like, oh, there's no like writing across his chest or something.
When it comes to guys that you're not getting any more game worn jerseys or autos from, I could care less if the company is Panini or Topps or Leaf or some other random card company.
Right. Hector says, Aaron, is there one of your card? There's not serial numbers of it, but if you wanted me to sign it in person, I'd be happy to. I'd be happy to add an inscription. And
did you know that you didn't mute that?
I for sure did.
No.
No, I did. I know I clicked it. You're not. You said that like way too like straight face.
Almost got him.
All right, let's jump into the next segment of the show, which is July product previews. And Nate, what is the surprise product that I mentioned at the start? You go ahead and reveal it.
It is 2023 Topps Chrome Baseball.
Which I
Apparently,
didn't know. July. What is
according,
this? Do you know the date?
oh man, July 26th, I believe, is what the date was. I should have taken a picture of that and put it on.
Dude, that's the Wednesday of the National.
Yeah. There's National Treasures football also July 26th, I think.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That is July 26th. Good memory.
Yep. So July 26th, Topps Chrome Baseball is coming out. You can see a little cover photo there. There is no checklist or anything currently. And I also couldn't find any pre-sale pricing or anything like that on eBay or any of the websites. So we don't know the price of Topps Chrome yet. But what we do know is that there are some parallels, and particularly some new parallels, purple sonar, blue sonar, and green sonar. And Aaron, you might say to yourself, ah, man, here they are back at it, adding new parallels again. Well, the hobby-only parallels, so taking out the extract, or just the color, I believe, right?
No, there's less than 18 colors there.
Okay. Taking just the parallels that are not the
retail.
Maybe I messed this up.
But no, I think you're thinking about this, right? If you don't include like the extract or the Seppi or the pink.
Oh, yeah, there's 18. There's 18 hobby parallels.
Yeah.
All right. So when you see, oh, they added new ones, you're like, grumble. They're just adding to it. But you look at this 2022, 19 hobby parallels, and I'm pretty sure if I probably did this is the one I probably did wrong. It might be 19 just numbered.
Yeah, that looks about right. I think it could be just 19 numbered.
Okay, there are 19 numbered parallels. 20, 21, 22. 22 total parallels for 2022 Topps Chrome. There are 18 total parallels for 2023. So they actually dropped the base parallel number by 4 for this upcoming set, which shocking to me.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like it.
So I was a grumbly when I saw purple sonar, blue sonar, and green sonar, but now I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah. So basically they got rid of like all the different like aquas and stuff like that because those were kind of just taking up space.
And they don't sell well at all.
Yeah.
Well, there is still aqua lava, but
or just remove all the waves. Like where we? Yeah.
Aqua mini diamond, aqua refractor. Maybe they remove like some of these excess.
Wait, go back to the this year. Yeah, they removed some waves. I mean, wait, there's no orange? I wonder if that's a typo. That'd be shocking if there's no orange parallel in Topps Chrome.
I guess we'll find out.
I hope that's a typo.
I hope that's a typo too. Well, if there is orange, and if you can assume that there might be an orange subset parallel as well, maybe not. I mean, no gold
subset.
No gold. No. So even if you add orange in there, still 3 less.
Yeah, and the point remains that if you see gold color, you know you're getting a gold out of 50. I like that. You know, where you're not like, oh, I hope it's not a wave. You know, or like I hope it's not a blue. And I know they have blue sonar.
They did remove the waves, but they added sonars, so it's like kind of similar.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like the idea of just having straight up gold, straight up red. If they add orange, just straight up red instead of, oh, I hit an orange wave. Oh, I hit an orange lava.
Yeah.
You know, 3 different oranges out of 25. It's just a card out of 75.
Exactly. Big John says excited for Topps Chrome. We are too because Nate, I mean, I know they have a checklist, but you gotta think Adley, Rushman, Jordan Walker. Okay.
You also have real quick the autograph parallels. There are 33 different parallels amongst the subsets, 29 different parallels amongst the insert subsets. So this is where you kind of like, okay, and maybe that's where the parallels get caught up from previous years here, because when you're opening a box, say you get your 1 auto or 2 autos and maybe 1 to 2 colors, there's a lot of opportunities to get something you probably don't really want. But is what it is. And then rookies, obviously Corbin Carroll is going to highlight it. But some guys that came out in other classes, you have not only Riley Green and Adley Rushman and Jordan Walker that are shown here, but Anthony Volpe, James Outman, Gunnar Henderson. The list keeps going if I could think of any, but I am drawing a blank. So
East Coast brings up, is Ellie getting in this? I would be shocked because they're going to want to save him to sell the update sets, I assume.
They have to be in Series 2, do they not?
So that's the other thing I was going to bring up, is that normally this combines Series 1 and Series 2 and makes it into like a Chrome set and then removes a bunch of the veteran players in the set. I think it'd be awesome if they added him as like one super short print, like kind of like, Hunt type of card, but I don't know if, that'd be something totally different. I'm not sure if they'll do that, but yeah, no, safe to assume that Ellie won't be in this. I think that, and that could be better because you might have Ellie rookies like Soto's rookies where you don't have it depends on how they produce update Chrome. Now it's not the same as in the past, I know. So I guess maybe I shouldn't even speak anymore, but either way,
but still, you get these guys that have Series 2 and then update, or in Topps Chrome and then Topps Chrome update rookies.
So he'll at least have like 2 less sets, or 2 less key sets.
Maybe I don't know. He should have less sets.
Do you want to be a cool card? Is the Ellie Red Ink Heritage Auto? That'd be cool.
That would be really cool. You know, it'd be really cool.
What?
An Ellie Topps Chrome Red.
That would be very nice. A Sapphire Red, just like that Sapphire Red Auto. All right, there we go. That is, and what's up, Any Given Punch? Good to see you. Hector says, what products will have the MLB debut patch cards? We haven't heard anything official on that. I feel like it'll be like Dynasty, but also they could put them throughout multiple products, which I think would be really cool. I know like the fact that it's like, oh, you can like see multiple of the same ones in Dynasty, but I think it'd be cool having like them release as the players are debuting. Like Jordan Walker debuted before Ellie De La Cruz, so let's get him into like the more coming up high end set.
It would be interesting if they took it and used it as a 1-of-1 patch, but obviously that single patch would be massive for a card.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they cut it into like 4 and then use it for 4 different 1-of-1s and 4 different products.
I mean, they could, but man, that'd be painful to cut that in. It looks pretty small, man. That could fit into the Dynasty window. That for sure could fit in the Dynasty window.
So, but then you'd be getting 1 card out of it. You think they'd get 1 card out of it?
I think
1,137 cards out of one 1B jersey.
True. If they are concerned about making this like the chase, which I hope that they do, I hope that they do 1 card, because I think that you physically get people saying, would you rather have that or you rather have Topps Chrome Superfractor Auto? Stuff like that. Yeah. If you split into 4, I don't think it's really even a question. I think that I'd rather have a Superfractor. But Dave says, you guys think Logo Fractor Topps Chrome set will be as popular as last year, or no, because it'll be printed to the moon compared to last year? Dave, generally when something succeeds, they find ways to obviously like release more of it. So I would say like first year set will probably be more desirable. I guarantee you people will be back in for this thinking it'll be as desirable as last year, but just will end up not being as desirable as last year.
Yeah, that's a something I hadn't really thought about. I mean, last year, obviously, we were all wondering if Logo Fractor was going to be a popular set or not. And we bought a box just to see, right? And then we did well in the box, but realistically, we probably still shouldn't have ripped it.
True.
And yet, I will be curious. I wonder how long it takes them to ramp up production on some of these things. Like, I mean, are they going to 4 times production of a set like this in 1 year?
I couldn't. That would be overkill. I could see like double or like 75% increase.
But even double. I mean, these boxes came out at $50, right? Yeah. If I look this up right now,
you tell me these things are like 150 each.
If I look this up right now, they're, well, did I type it wrong? Well, the last one sold $200.
No,
172, 224, 225. Those were in May 30th. So we'll take the May 30th one because it was on auction. $172 plus $10 shipping.
Nate, that's still a ridiculous amount of money.
So if they double it, but they come out at $50 again, there's still demand, right?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I think, yeah, if they come out at $50 again, they'll still sell.
If they triple it, considering what the price is and what the price came out at, there's still demand.
Yeah, you're trying to do like an equation where you're like, how many boxes can you buy for the same price if you triple the product type of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I think so too. If they double the price, then that's a different story.
Yeah, if they put them out at $100 a box, then
Yeah, it's a different story. All right, moving on. We have second product to preview 2022-2023 Topps Museum Champions League. This is going to be the first tie-in release of Topps Soccer this year. Dynasty will be coming this year for the first time, and Inception will be shipping hopefully at some point soon here. That was UK exclusive, though. This is a full-on hobby release, can come in case form, and everything like that. So here's a little preview images. You got the Kaká. That's a gold frame auto. I imagine they'll look a little bit different than that. It looks like a very thick gold border, which is pretty cool if they do that. But we've seen more of the thinner borders, rounded edges type of deal on the frames in the past. And you've got the Messi patch autograph. The thing about Museum is that they always put insane patches in these cards, or they have in the past. And I'll show you some examples. But coming this year, they made like a Deca booklet or something like that. That is one of the chase cards. It's got 10 autographs on it. Neymar, Iniesta, Frank Lampard, Didier Drogba. That is that's Marco Van Basten, I think. Then Fati, which is totally sticking out like a sore thumb here. De Bruyne, Heung-min Son, Ronaldo in a sporting kit. We've never seen an autograph in a Topps product with a sporting kit. And then you've got Leo Messi at the end. And yeah, Any Given Punch Dynasty will be releasing this year for the first time with soccer. I could not be more excited. But you've got a few different autographs set checklists, non-relic autographs, but these are like, the frames. The frames are going to fall one per case, I believe. And then you've got Supreme Script autograph booklets, which is like what you see above there. And then like dual autographs and such like that. But then the big chases are really the patch autos, because the patches can be disgusting. And they do have gold frame patch autographs coming. They had them last year for the first time. This year is the second release of that, I believe. Monumentous material auto relics, some big boy patches. But really what I want to show you is some of the past sales here soon. And then they got legend autos too. But before I get into the past sales, so here is the pre-order, what they put out there. They put, I think, a limited quantity up on Topps.com as a pre-order product for the new set 2022-23, the one coming out in July. It's like July 14th. They put it up like a couple weeks ago at $275 a box, and they sold out. Last year's set released at $250. Previous year's set before that, $250. So they've been $250 each year, but the pre-order, which generally comes out cheaper than when they release it on the release day, Nate, like Bowman, wasn't Bowman like 25% cheaper on Topps.com for the pre-order, and then when they put it out, it was like 25% higher or something like that? I'm pretty sure.
No idea.
Because they've just started to do this for the first time, doing these like month before, like limited quantity drop at a lower price. So $275 is what they listed them at, and they sold out. Now, you look at this and you say, well, why is it $25 more expensive than 2020? When 2020 was, more expensive card market, more money flowing in the card market, and also a better rookie checklist. Although the rookie list this year is really good too. I think it's because Topps has made some insane autograph deals since Fanatics came in. You look at Topps Chrome Soccer releasing this year, there's like insane autographs in that set. Like we've never had a Zidane auto from Topps before this. And there's a bunch of other legends. There's a lot of really, really good current players. There's triple autographs of Messi, Ronaldo, and Haaland coming in Chrome. So what is there going to be in Museum? We don't have the checklist set, so I don't know all the information, but Museum should be a very, very exciting release this year for soccer. And we will have them in hand for breaks starting on July 14th, which I'm excited about. I put an initial order today. I don't know how many cases we'll have in the end, but we should have some amount of cases. So I'm really excited about doing some maybe pick your team case breakdowns or single box breaks for those daily Slab newsletter subscribers to get even better pricing than what you see here from the pre-order on Topps.com. And East Coast right now, it's $275 sold on top. So I'm assuming at least around that or above once release day comes. Over the past few years, there's been some big Museum sales. Last year, there was a dual auto of Ronaldo and Messi. There was a 9.5 with an 8 autograph, Nate. A guy an 8. I think it's because both stickers go off. The autographs go off both stickers. But I don't know why that doesn't really make sense. Why it'd be an 8? Like, why is it just a 9 then? If the autographs go off the stickers, I guess.
Yeah.
But either way, whatever.
Very bold outside of going off.
Yeah, they're bold. But it's over $40,000 last September. And then this was such a cool card. This is a gold frame 1-of-1 patch autograph from last year. Sold in December of Messi. It's over $5,000. And the patch is insane there. Here's a Neymar with the PSG logo patch. Like, they put crazy patches in the Museum. It's over $2,800 last year. And then this is Karim Adeyemi. He's got the Red Bull Salzburg logo right in the middle of that patch window. Now, Nate, that's how you place a patch. Not Panini shrinking the logo shield down to 30% of the logo, the NFL shield size. That's how you place a patch. That's a great looking card right there. $1,500 that sold for last year. So really excited about Museum. Like I said, we'll have some for breaks this year. Excited about the product. Higher end release for Topps. Not going to be the highest end release of the year for soccer, but it's definitely like one of the top 3 high end releases, I'd say. And then updates here on SGC submissions, a little midstream break here. So 4 days from now, the June 30th submission goes out. There's been a crazy amount of football cards submitted at the $15 special. So if you do have football cards, you can still submit them to us for June 30th or July 15th for $15 per card. The football special is live on our website right now, so go do that, slabstocks.com/grading. Any card, any value, any year for football, no upcharges. We just had one of the biggest cards we've ever graded submitted to us, and I'm posting a video right after this live stream on Instagram. It is sick. Nate can attest for it. Sick card, right, Nate?
Great patch. Great.
So you gotta go check out that Instagram reels I post after this video. But it's amazing card. So if you want to join in, that's where to do so. And if you were in the June 15th submission, those scans should be available starting tomorrow. Starting tomorrow morning, you should be getting emails from us to claim your scans, and hopefully we get those back in hand very quickly and turn around really, really quickly to you. This was a little bit longer the submission than what the past ones have been. I'm sure they'll get that leveled out. I know last week there's a federal holiday on Monday with Juneteenth Day, so I have to imagine that affected a little bit. And then we talked about Topps Chrome and Topps Museum. Well, Wednesday is going to be our Chasing Triple Auto Day here. We are breaking 7 cases on release day. 7. So we're starting at noon Eastern time. Here on the YouTube channel. We have got 5 cases already pre-sold through our website, offering the best prices in the market. There's only actually 1 box left. If anyone wants one single box, we have 1 box left for personal breaks. They raise his hand. You can go on slabstocks.com/shop and buy that now. I think it's $170 for a box. That's the last box remaining. And then we've got 2 cases we'll be breaking after that on Whatnot for Pick Your Team case breaks. So those teams are live right now. We already sold out of over 50% of the teams in case number 1. And in case number 2, I just listed, but a few teams already sold. But we're providing the best prices on those 2. Or at least, I try to do some looking, and compare prices and stuff. They're overall, it's the lowest I've seen across the board. It's choosing the lowest price I could find for each team, basically, and even knocking some off of some of them. So there we go. Pick your team pricing on Whatnot at our channel. Just look up Slab Stocks. Go to the store, buy any teams you want. Teams as low as $15, as much as $300. I think for like PSG and Man City. I'm very excited for this Topps Chrome release day. Myself, Nate will be here actually for the breaks, which would be awesome. So, Nate, you'll be tapping in, ripping a couple of soccer cases. I'll rip them to start so you can listen to the names.
Hear the names?
Yeah, and then you can tap in maybe at like case 3 or case 4 or something like that.
When your back and your hands start hurting?
Yep, exactly. But which will be nice. And then Julian will be here, of course, with the sleeving and sorting help when we get to the figure.
But nobody's going to tap in to help him.
I'm telling you, Nate. Did you hear about it? Did I tell you I let him rip a box?
You did?
I let him rip a box for someone because he was like, dude, I can do it. He's like, you had me, because I had him do like a trial run one time when we went to Brew Time. He's like, hey, rip this box that you're breaking for someone just to see what he did. He did okay. He's like, I can do it. He goes live. Dude, it's so funny. At one point, he's like, because he's like trying to like read the chat, like do the cards. Like it's a skill, honestly. It is a skill. And at one point, he's like, forgets what he's doing. He like literally fans the cards, like to show that there's 4 base cards, and just sets them off to the side and doesn't even show any of the cards. And then there ends up being an autograph in the middle of the pack. I'm like, wait, dude, show the cards. Cheers, Walker base auto. But JT was a good sport about it. It was funny. But yeah, Julian.
Kids these days.
Julian's like, I need my redemption on Wednesday. I'm like, you can redeem yourself by sleeping some cards.
Yeah.
It was funny though, but it definitely has him respect the craft, that's for sure.
Yep.
All right, Nate, last one here. What do we got?
All right, final is 2022 National Treasures. That also comes out on the 26th of July at the National. You're getting 6 autographs or relics per box, and there you can see a little preview image for it. The obvious chase is, of course, the rookie patch auto.
Nate,
they got the base RPA, that's 99. And then they didn't do as many parallels as basketball, so that's nice. You got purple out of 49, silver out of 25, gold out of 10, black out of 5, NFL Shield, and then printing.
Now that doesn't include like the midnight or like stars and stripes, right? Or
it does not. I don't know why that's not on there.
I'm not sure either. However, look at that card, bro. That looks like an encased design to me. Panini encased.
You don't like it? I kind of like it.
No, I don't like it. I think it looks like an encased design, but I don't think it's the actual RPAs because the Brock Purdy I feel like is actually what the RPAs look like.
We
That.
will find. Whoa,
Wait,
where are
is
you
that the
going?
same thing?
Where are you going?
I'm showing you the Brock Purdy.
Oh,
I'll get back
that
to
is
it.
the same thing.
Is it? Let's
Yeah,
see.
look at that.
Oh yeah, it is. It is way different.
Yeah, same thing.
But that was the midnight.
Yep. So you got this Chris over here, and then you also have a couple different patch auto subsets. The crossover is the Kenny Pickett, and then the rookie treasured impressions is to the left. Honestly, that Traylon Burks is a absolute sick patch.
It
So
is
cool.
nasty.
Um,
I have some beef about that Kenny Pickett card. My beef
okay.
is that it says crossover rookie patch autographs on the right side. We don't need to see that. Why is that written there?
I mean, that's fair.
Like why is that there? Like that's not like and also the design is not recognizable. What year is that supposed to be? I've looked at every single National Treasure set since it was made and I don't even know what year that is. Maybe I'm just dumb, but is that not even a year? I could just be dumb.
You're asking the wrong guy.
I know I'm asking the wrong guy, but 2014, that's probably Devontae Adams' year, but they made it look totally different with him like actually playing a game versus it looks quite a bit. I'm gonna screen share actually this and we're gonna find out.
Get to the bottom of it.
We are. Let's see if this is the same thing. Speaking of, I'm about to show the logo shield, I think, which ended. Oh wait, no, I'm not. But it ended for like $3,000. I remember at one point. All right, here we go. You tell me, is this the same card or same set?
Oh,
No, it's not.
well,
Oh,
he's gone. It could
it,
be.
it's not.
I mean, it's
It's the
somewhat similar.
it's the closest thing I could think of, but it's still not the same thing.
Also, that Devontae Adams is sick.
Ah, it's such a nice card. One of one. All right.
Nice. Back when he couldn't catch a football.
Yeah, seriously. I remember the first 2 seasons. I had so many of his cards. So many, dude. I had red autograph Topps Chrome. I'm serious. I had one of the nastiest Devontae collections back then. And he dropped so many touchdowns. I was so sad. I ended up keeping him until he did really well and did well on him. But
sweet. You have the parallels on the bottom there. You can see 99, 25, 10. 1-1s, so nothing too special there. Unless you have the brand logo, which could be for the crossover, which could be either a 1 out of 2 or a 1 of 1. My favorite National Treasures card is not the RPAs, but it's actually the Field Pass autos. I love these cards. I think they look spectacular. And so you have your base version, your gold out of 49, your gold version out of 25, silver out of 10, black out of 5, platinum 101, and printing plate. I mean, that Garrett Wilson gold ink on there, it's just a spectacular looking card. And I know field passes aren't as sought after as RPAs or anything, but for me, from a personal collecting standpoint, I'd rather have one of these to like put on a wall than an RPA.
that's a very nice card. I love for as much flack as I've given Panini, the Noir set is still one of my very favorites ever. And that's the spotlight signatures that they made for that set, I think is a like transcendent Panini basketball card. And those are pretty much the closest thing I think for football to it. So I like it.
Yep.
What's up, Skydiv?
Skydiv.
He will be, well, no, not tonight. And also, just to put it out there, release date for Topps Chrome UEFA is not tomorrow. Topps tweeted 6/27 on the UK account and on their main account. It's not tomorrow. I confirmed. It's 6/28. So if you were to be opening tomorrow, you would be breaking the rules. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. So I just want to make sure because I know I saw someone pull the triple auto of like Lewandowski, Neymar, and Messi or something like that already, but that is technically against the rules.
So real quick, some rookies you're going to want to know. Not every rookie in here. I grabbed a large chunk of rookies because I had a large chunk of rookies I wanted. On one side from the Prism Silver rookie auto checklist, and then some other guys. But I expect most of these guys to be in the NT checklist: the Kenny Pickett's, the Ritters, the Willises, the Zappies, the Howells, Drake London, Garrett Wilson, Olave, Williams, Dotson, Burks, Watson. A lot of good wide receiver, running back type guys. A couple defenders there, Hutchinson and Gardner. But a real lack of QB play, obviously, like we know. I am curious to see how these NT boxes do because people are just spending absurd amounts of money on Sam Howell, on Brock Purdy,
Yeah.
on Desmond, on Pickett, and it's like bold. I would love to have a Garrett Wilson or guys like that, but I wouldn't want to buy a box to hit that. I'd rather buy it on a secondary market.
Yeah, and I want a Christian Watson at some point probably, but maybe not this card though, because what Nikita pointed out, it's like he's the fact that none of these are game worn or not even player worn is a crime against humanity for the price and how much people desire these cards. It is fair, Nikita. People are buying this for the brand effect, and the name brand. But there is, there's something to be said for that. There is not game worn patches in these, but also I'm about to sneeze again, I think. But the point about Pickett and Ritter and Purdy and the quarterbacks, Howell as well, is that people are spending so much money on these guys right now because you got to get in on someone who might do well. That's literally the only reason why people are spending a lot of money on them. You clearly should go buy Lamar Jackson or someone else like that, but
Yep.
I'm also speaking about this from a position of I did just acquire some Pickett and Ritter in a larger collection. I didn't seek out to buy Pickett specifically, got a good price on it, but I am for sure looking to sell those before the season even starts because I don't want to be holding any of these guys before the season starts. And I don't think people buying Sam Howell last night for over $1,000 the Mosaic out of 8 PSA 10 are planning on holding it into the season too.
Yeah, I at least I hope not. And then lastly, speaking of price, we've got price here. There's a box up for sale for $1,600. There was a box pop today for $1,600. So obviously you can get one right now for that price.
And do with that what you will. I mean, there's not much pre-sale on this product yet. So
yeah, I mean six autos, but obviously you hit one of the top rookie QBs. You're even out of 99. You're likely
six autos or relics.
Yeah. Fair. You're likely going to hit $1,600. You hit a Sam Howell RPA, right? Just how it's going to work because people are ridiculous with their money. That being said, should it be that way? Probably not. Should this be a $1,600 box? Probably not.
Well, it shouldn't, and neither should the Sam Howell RPA, but it will be because of the box price.
There you go. That's all I got.
Awesome. Nate, what's this comment from Don on the farm?
Jefferson Cuero and Jacob Misirowski are Brewers' future game representatives, which is exciting, but I only own 0 Jefferson Cueros, not for a lack of trying. I did try, but I never actually won any of the auctions. And then I own 1 Jacob. I bought a card for $7 and $1 shipping just so I had 1 auto, just in case I never got back around to buying them. And then I did, in fact, never get back around to buying them. So 1 Jacob auto.
Well, there we go. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining. Appreciate you all a lot. Don't forget Slabstock Sundays is 9:45 p.m. Eastern time on Sundays, and Slabstock Lives are 6 p.m. Eastern time. We'll see you back here Wednesday, Top Scrum for release day starting at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Cannot wait for it, and we'll see you all here at the Slabstocks YouTube channel.